the San Francisco 49ers have went ahead and signed safety Ha Ha Clinton-Dix. Although it is nothing to laugh about. Okay, I got my dad joke out of the way. The 49ers needed to make a move at safety. When you look at that safety position, obviously, other than Jimmy Ward, who I believe is an unrated star on this defense, you have Jaquiski Tartt. He may not be available week 1, 2, 3, or 4. As the 49ers currently have him on the PUP list, and it doesn't sound endorsing the way Kyle Shanahan spoke on Tartt's situation. Tony Jefferson, we all assumed he was going to be a great backup. His body seems to be healthy. He's missing time right now as he's injured. And then you have Tavon Wilson. So it appears Tavon Wilson is going to be the guy starting opposite of Jimmy Ward. Tavon Wilson has looked great, according to all the accounts that I speak to, that it has been at the 49ers training camp. So good sign there. But what about after Tavon Wilson? Talanoa Hufanga, he's a rookie, and he's more of a project than a guy that's ready to plug and play right now. Marcel Harris, who was one of their backup safeties, he's now moved over to linebacker. He's not an option. Tarvarius Moore, season-ending injury. He's not an option. So the 49ers went ahead and signed Ha Ha Clinton-Dix. I like this move because you are able to have that veteran presence along with a project like Talanoa Hufanga, and making this move is not going to affect Hufanga's chances of making the 53. And if Ha Ha Clinton-Dix does have to play, he's a serviceable player. Yes, he did sign with the Dallas Cowboys last offseason. Yes, he was cut. And then he didn't play with the team after that. But looking back to his most recent production, is 2019, he had 2 interceptions for the Chicago Bears. One of them he returned for a touchdown. This guy can play. He also has 16 career interceptions. And I think that's important when you talk about a 49ers team that lacks turnovers from the safety position, and you have now Ha Ha Clinton-Dix as a depth piece, not a guy that I don't assume that he would be starting the way Tavon Wilson's playing in camp. But this is a piece that needed to be made. Ha Ha Clinton-Dix gives them assurance just in case if anything happens to Wilson in these preseason games. But this is the biggest piece, is that now Trey Lance is getting basically all of the QB2 snaps. So Trey Lance is going to have to face Ha Ha Clinton-Dix on that second unit of the defense rather than, say, Hufanga, who's a project. He may not have the knowledge or the instincts that Clinton-Dix has. So I do like this move. You're able to help out your position players as well when they're running in routes to Clinton-Dix. This is like I said, this is a move that needed to be made. By no means, if he's a starter, I don't expect him to be a starter. By no means, I don't expect him to be a Pro Bowler if he were to have to plug and play and start a few games. He's only had 1 Pro Bowl season. That was 2016. We're talking about 5 years ago, half a decade. But it is a valuable depth piece, and I like this move by John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan.